Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so welcome back to our podcast with Peace Kuka, and this is my friend Gifar. And today we're talking about Southeast Asia's one of the most biggest company
in the Indonesia. This
in Southeast Asia too. Also, from a small call center, a small center to one of the to a multi-billion-dollar tech giant. So this is how the story of Gojek goes from it started until now. So first, I'm gonna ask a question to Gifar. The first question is, what does Gojek start, and how did it start, and who made Gojek?
Every did start up with a problem in the 2010. There's a problem in the Indonesia. That's a driver hard to find the customer or passengers, and meanwhile passengers hard to find the drive or driver. And
So
the name
Nadiem Makarim.
Nadiem Makarim make some center. First is Gojek is not the app but the center that's make a connection from the driver to messenger, and that's make efficiency to for transportation in Jakarta.
So it made value and demand efficiently, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the idea of Gojek was pretty simple at first, but then Gojek started to become more creative by making
complex like that.
Yeah, complex system. And what happens after that? Does it stay there and became just a normal center of passengers and drivers, or did it evolve, and how did it become large?
And in 2050 project 15 project make some app that's named as Gojek apps for make easy to messenger to find the driver, and driver make and the driver more easy to find the messenger.
So they started to make an app so it's more easier.
Yes, like if you open the Gojek apps, like if you order the driver, and that notification will be shared to the driver, and the driver must fast to find the messenger.
So it's more easier for the passenger to find driver, because they can send notifications to the driver that they just ordered them, and the driver also knows the passenger ordered them, and also knows the location of the passenger.
Yes,
right? They can use the map in their phone, so they can follow the route to the passenger, and it makes more easier for them to find passengers, so they can make make it more efficient. And that's already pretty pretty good for a driver app, right?
Yes.
There are only little of apps that have the same idea as Gojek, because back then it's only about the center, and passengers usually have to wait for the driver to come to the center so they can go to their destination. But now they can use the Gojek app to call the driver from Gojek, and it doesn't take too much time for them to call it, and the driver would know that
see the maps
and see the map. And it's
follow
more easier. Follow the route.
to find the messenger.
And that's a game-changing thing in the world of Gojek in Indonesia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And what happens after that? Like, does it grow more, or does it stay there and just
After that,
doesn't
in
evolve?
2017, Gojek called the investor, a big investor like Google, Tencent, and the Facebook, and become a first uh, Decacom in Indonesia until the budget until the 10 billion in 10 billion rupiah like that.
Oh, so it's called, if I'm not wrong, Decacorn, right? In
Yes.
international. So Gojek become a Decacorn company at what
First,
year?
yes, in the Indonesia.
The first Decacorn company. So
Yes.
it's the richest back then.
Yes, until
Until
10 billion dollar like that.
mm, it's because of the idea that is creative. So that makes
Because from the problem to
problem solving
problem
app.
solving app to find the answer like that,
Mm,
and become
yes,
a company, a big company like this right now.
until many investors started to invest in Gojek,
Yes.
and it became a multi-dollar giant tech company. And I heard Gojek did don't not only made doesn't only make like Gojek, which is a driver like calling app, but also made some apps like to
Like a feature like
order food
or
or
other package like that.
like sending packages like that.
And in 2021, that's uh go to group era like GoPay and Tokopedia, and that's
Mm,
Tokopedia is the biggest store
e-commerce
e-commerce
app
in Indonesia.
in Indonesia.
Will be
So it merged together to
yes,
become
together become
uh,
easy like
a huge company.
its company. If you see in the Tokopedia, that's icon Gojek is the main is you can order the product and the Gojek will be uh, bring the product to your address like that.
Mm, so they decide to make more things, more apps, not only Gojek, so they can increase income and also uh, make merge with other companies like Tokopedia and GoPay, so they can
Yes. Make
they can make things more easier. So basically, if you order in Tokopedia, order something maybe like some items or some or yeah, you order something a product, so they will send the item using Gojek.
yes,
Like that.
maybe that's Gojek, not only Gojek, but there is so many delivered uh,
Like,
not only Gojek like that.
yeah. And are there any more evolutions of Gojek maybe from the startup, like only making a call center, I mean driver center for passengers until now? What is
Biggest
Gojek now?
Gojek now is yes like apps and the biggest company in the Indonesia.
I heard Gojek also made good designs in it,
What?
and it's inspired many people, for the design. So that's why to, to be successful, you must also be creative and also make creative idea so that people and
Will
also
be
can be helped
helped
can be helped with
your
the
innovation
with invention and idea.
or idea.
And so that's the story of Gojek,
That's
told
the
by
the Gojek.
journey of startup of Gojek from just a small center to one of the biggest multi-billion-dollar company in Southeast Asia or in Asia. and has been invested by Google, Tencent, and also the other companies. And maybe that's
From
all from us. And that's our podcast. Thank you for watching our video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.